Dub Nation, I do have a trade proposal for you. One that, let me be clear about, I'm not necessarily saying I do it like I want to do it. It's just something to consider that makes sense. Conveniently, it's trading Andrew Wiggins after he botched what would have been the game-tying layup last night. But this had been on my mind far before that. It's Andrew Wiggins straight up for Pascal Siakam. Now, those of you that follow me are probably like, wait a minute, Al, you're always shitting on Siakam and his itty-bitty bag. And I am. But hold on. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch from both sides, because a lot of the times people propose trades and you're like, well, that sounds really good for your team, bro. But why is that other team doing it? Here's the pitch. Toronto has figured out Siakam cannot be the go-to guy. We've discussed it here now for probably a year and a half. You can't give him the ball and ask him to go get buckets. That's just not who he is. He needs to play off other weapons. So Toronto brings home Maple Jordan, Andrew Wiggins, who at 26 is coming off his most complete season as a two-way player. And then in theory, if they were to force feed Wiggins the ball like they have Siakam the last season and a half, you'd get much better results. Now for Golden State, you get bigger. All of a sudden, you add Siakam, who essentially becomes interchangeable with Draymond Green, and which would also allow you to move off Draymond if you wanted to, or Wiseman. Or you could play all three of them and have an actual big front line to go against those Lakers. And now Siakam can get back to being kind of that super role player, a much more efficient scorer, playing off Steph and Clay, and then can be, play the 4-5, where Wiggins is more of a 2-3. And so ultimately the argument is they would both be better maximized in the opposite roles that they're in.